What sign will constitute an offense if it is disregarded? A. Regulatory sign. B. Warning sign. C. Informative sign. The answer? A. Regulatory sign. A flashing green light means A. Full stop. B. Proceed with caution. C. Slow down and be ready to stop. The answer? B. Proceed with caution. What does this traffic sign means? A. Pedestrian crossing. B. Starting point of walking. C. Traffic light signals ahead. The answer? C. Traffic light signals ahead. What does this traffic sign means? A. Prepare to stop. B. Stop if the red light comes. C. Stop if necessary. The answer? A. Prepare to stop. A driver while on a highway shall yield to the right of way to A. Pedestrian crossing within a crosswalk. B. Pedestrian crossing at intersection where the traffic is regulated by an enforcer. C. Vehicles about to enter the highway. The answer? A. Pedestrian crossing within a crosswalk. Among the list, who are exempted from speed limits? A. Drivers evading apprehensions. B. Doctors or their drivers going to an emergency. C. Drivers of a high-ranking government official. The answer? B. Doctors or their drivers going to an emergency. When do you need to switch on your turn signal? A. After turning. B. While turning. C. Before turning. The answer? C. Before turning. What is the maximum penalty for driving under the influence of alcohol or prohibited drugs? A. 6 months suspension. B. 1 year suspension. C. Perpetual revocation of license. The answer? C. Perpetual revocation of license. If the brake light of the vehicle in front of you lights up, you should A. Prepare to brake. B. Press the horn. C. Turn left or right. The answer? A. Prepare to brake. How can you avoid wasting fuel? A. By filling up the saddle and top box. B. By maintaining your vehicle less regularly. C. By maintaining your vehicle properly and regularly. The answer? C. By maintaining your vehicle properly and regularly. Baka pwede mo namang i-like ang aking video at isubscribe mo na rin ang aking channel. Salamat! What does this traffic sign means? A. Dangerous right curb. B. Dangerous left curb. C. Dangerous curb. The answer? A. Dangerous right curb. Ahead of you is a vehicle with a yellow flashing light. This means it is A. Broken down vehicle. B. Slow moving. C. A doctor's car. The answer? B. Slow moving. What should you do if the road is wet? A. Increase your speed. B. Keep on swerving. C. Slow down. The answer? C. Slow down. What comes next after this traffic light? A. Blue. B. Green. C. Red. The answer? C. Red. How does alcohol affect you when driving? A. It speeds up your reaction. B. It improves your coordination. C. It reduces your concentration. The answer? C. It reduces your concentration. What is the meaning of beating the red light? A. Driving faster upon seeing a yellow, amber traffic light. B. Stopping on the green light. C. Stopping suddenly. The answer? A. Driving faster upon seeing a yellow, amber traffic light. Under RA 10666, which of the following prohibits the rider to convey a child? A. Where a speed limit of more than 40 kph is imposed. B. Where a speed limit of less than 40 kph is imposed. C. Where a speed limit of more than 60 kph is imposed. The answer? C. Where a speed limit of more than 60 kph is imposed. What should you do if you are driving on a highway with a lot of potholes? A. Increase your speed. B. Decrease your speed. C. Always change lane. The answer? B. Decrease your speed. Using a motorcycle, which stand do you need to use when parking overnight? A. Side stand. B. Cross stand. C. Center stand. The answer? C. Center stand. Which of the traffic lights requires you to prepare for a stop? A. Yellow, amber light. B. Green light. C. Red light. The answer? A. Yellow, amber light. What does this traffic sign means? A. Stop. B. Do not enter. C. No entry for all types of vehicle. The answer? A. Stop. In case of road crash involving physical injury, the first duty of the involved driver is A. Attend to the injured person and call for help. B. Report the incident to the hospital. C. Report the incident to the nearest police station. The answer? A. Attend to the injured person and call for help. You service your own vehicle. How should you get rid of the old engine oil? A. Tip it to a hole in the ground. B. Dispose it properly. C. Put it in your trash bin. The answer? B. Dispose it properly. What is the maximum and allowable width of the saddlebox or bag? A. 14 inches from both sides. B. 16 inches from both sides. C. 18 inches from both sides. Answer? A. 14 inches from both sides. When more than one driver arrive at a four-way stop, who has the right of way? A. The driver who arrived first should be the first to go. B. The driver who arrived last should be the first to go. C. The driver of the large vehicle should be the first to go. The answer? A. The driver who arrived first should be the first to go. The primary objective of looking ahead while driving is A. To check if there is a traffic enforcer. B. To check the traffic ahead and changes of road condition. C. To check for road crash. The answer? B. To check the traffic ahead and changes of the road condition. A blue traffic light means A. Go. B. Stop. C. None. There are no blue traffic lights. The answer? C. None. There are no blue traffic lights. What does this traffic sign means? A. No cars. B. Cars only. C. No motorcycles. The answer? C. No motorcycles. You are entering an area of roadworks where there is a temporary no overtaking sign. You must A. Obey the sign only during rush hour. B. Follow the sign as advised. C. Obey only when a traffic enforcer is on duty. The answer? B. Follow the sign as advised. How much is the penalty for the second offense of RA 10666, Children's Safety on Motorcycle Act of 2015? A. 1,000 pesos. B. 5,000 pesos. C. 7,000 pesos. The answer? B. 5,000 pesos. What does this traffic sign means? A. No swerving. B. Change lane. C. Dangerous curve ahead. The answer? C. Dangerous curve ahead. What is the authority granted by LTO to a person who desires to learn to operate a motor vehicle valid for a period of 1 year? A. Professional driver's license. B. Non-professional driver's license. C. Student permit. The answer? C. Student permit. Signs that are round, inverted triangle, or octagonal and with red colored bordered are called A. Regulatory signs. B. Warning signs. C. Informative signs. The answer? A. Regulatory signs. You arrive at a crossroad. You want to turn left, and you have a green arrow light. Can you proceed? A. Yes, you can turn left, as this is a protected turn where no other cars are allowed to enter the intersection. B. No, you cannot turn left unless the enforcer instructed you. C. Yes, you can turn left. However, you may still need to yield to pedestrians and incoming traffic. The answer? A. Yes, you can turn left, as this is a protected turn where no other cars are allowed to enter the intersection. What should be done first before changing lanes? A. Make a signal. B. Check the traffic ahead. C. Check your mirrors for traffic behind. The answer? A. Make a signal. When it is legal to use the shoulder of a road when overtaking another vehicle. A. When the vehicle in front of you is making a right turn. B. When the vehicle in front of you is visibly signaling to make a left turn. C. During normal circumstances, you are not legally allowed to pass using the shoulder of a road. The answer? C. During normal circumstances, you are not legally allowed to pass using the shoulder of a road. This action can cause you to skid and lose control when you make an abrupt move, especially on a wet and possibly slippery road. A. Improper braking. B. Turning too slow. C. Accelerating too slow. The answer? A. Improper braking. To help reduce air pollution using your brake, what should you do? A. Brake properly. B. Brake frequently. C. Brake suddenly. The answer? A. Brake properly. What does this traffic sign means? A. No U-turn. B. Dangerous left ahead. C. Dangerous right bend. The answer? A. No U-turn. You should not use a mobile phone while riding a motorcycle because A. Reception is poor when the engine is running. B. It will affect your vehicle electronic system. C. It is prohibited by law and it is distracting your attention while driving. The answer? C. It is prohibited by law and it is distracting your attention while driving. A pedestrian runs across the street when you are about to move off from the red light. What should you do? A. Blow horn once and allow the pedestrian to cross. B. Wait until the pedestrian crosses. C. Expect the pedestrian to walk back. The answer? B. Wait until the pedestrian crosses. You are planning for a long trip. Do you need to plan rest stops? A. No, so that you will arrive in your destination faster. B. No, only fuel stops are needed. C. Yes, regular stops help avoid mental and physical fatigues. The answer? C. Yes, regular stops help avoid mental and physical fatigues. During period of illness, your ability to drive may be impaired. You must A. Only take smaller doses of any medicine at all times to ensure safety. B. See your doctor each time before you drive, especially for long trips. C. Be physically and mentally fit and do not drive after taking medicine. The answer? C. Be physically and mentally fit and do not drive after taking medicine. Under RA 10666, also known as Children's Safety on Motorcycle Act, the child must grasp the rider's waist, step and rest his/her feet on the foot peg and A. He/she must be at least 5 feet in height. B. He/she must wear a standard protective helmet. C. He/she must have a parent's consent. The answer? B. He/she must wear a standard protective helmet. A blinking yellow traffic light means A. Slow down and proceed if there is no danger. B. Wait for the green light. C. Stop and wait for the traffic light to change. The answer? A. Slow down and proceed if there is no danger. When do you need to check your engine oil level? A. When the engine is hot. B. When the engine is running. C. When the engine is cold. The answer? C. When the engine is cold. Yellow box pavement marking is painted within intersection where no vehicle is allowed to A. Pass. B. Blow horn. C. Stop. The answer? C. Stop. What should the driver do if she is already within the intersection when the yellow traffic lights come? A. Slow down to allow other vehicle to cross. B. Stop automatically on the road. C. The driver may continue driving with caution. The answer? C. The driver may continue driving with caution. Why are rumble strips installed across the road? A. To help you keep the correct separation distance. B. To help you choose the correct lane. C. To make you alert and aware of your speed. The answer? C. To make you alert and aware of your speed. Which one is the mandate of LTO? A. Issue certificate of emission and compliance. B. Register roadworthy and emission compliant vehicles. C. Issue certificate of public convenience. The answer? B. Register roadworthy and emission compliant vehicles. What should you do when you approach a roadwork with a temporary maximum speed limit? A. Comply with the sign at all times. B. Comply with the sign during the day. C. Comply with the sign when the lanes are narrow. The answer? A. Comply with the sign at all times. You approach an intersection with malfunctioning traffic signals. What should you do? A. Treat the intersection as if there were stop sign in all directions. B. Increase your speed because the intersection is clear. C. Slow down and wait for the traffic enforcer. The answer? A. Treat the intersection as if there were stop sign in all directions. What does this traffic sign mean? A. No parking. B. No overtaking. C. No entry of all types of vehicle. The answer? B. No overtaking. The driver is using his hand gesture as signal. What is his intention? A. Increase speed. B. Turn left. C. Turn right. The answer? C. Turn right. Motorcycle riders must exercise safety and care at all times. He must A. Wear helmets for construction works. B. Wear standard protective helmets. C. Wear a policeman nutshell helmet. The answer? B. Wear standard protective helmets. Where would you see this sign? A. On a construction area. B. On a playground. C. School pedestrian crossing. The answer? C. School pedestrian crossing. What would you do if the road is wet? A. Increase your speed. B. Keep swerving. C. Slow down. The answer? C. Slow down. Can a driver be given a 10-year driver's license validity if she has a violation? A. No. B. Yes. C. Yes if all penalties are paid prior renewal. The answer? A. No. What type of motor vehicle are covered by Motor Vehicle Users Charge Law? A. All vehicles registered with DPWH and LTO. B. All vehicles registered with LTO. C. All vehicles plying private roads. The answer? B. All vehicles registered with LTO. What is the maximum height that a driver can install his mobile phone from base of his dashboard? A. 2 inches. B. 4 inches. C. 6 inches. The answer? B. 4 inches. When can a child be exempted in a child restraint system? A. If the child has a medical, mental, or psychological condition. B. If the child does not want in a child restraint system. C. If the family is going to a mall. The answer? A. If the child has a medical, mental, or psychological condition. What should a law enforcer do upon seizing a motorcycle from a traffic offender? A. Use the motorcycle temporarily. B. Surrender the motorcycle to the authorities. C. Send the motorcycle to the impounding area. The answer? C. Send the motorcycle to the impounding area. What should you do to maximize the use of your headlights? A. Clean the brake pedal with oil lubricants. B. Keep the windshield and mirrors clean. C. Apply oil on the windshield and mirrors. The answer? B. Keep the windshield and mirrors clean. When shall an alcohol breath analyzer be used? A. When the enforcer insists that it is required. B. When the driver failed at least one of the field sobriety tests. C. When the driver passed all of the field sobriety tests. The answer? B. When the driver failed at least one of the field sobriety tests. Registration of motor vehicle may be suspended if A. A motor vehicle is too light to travel in a public roads. B. Motor vehicle is not a front-wheel drive. C. Motor vehicle is capable of causing excessive damage to a public roads. The answer? C. Motor vehicle is capable of causing excessive damage to public roads. How many hours may a temporary operator's permit be used as a temporary driver's license? A. 72 hours. B. 48 hours. C. 24 hours. The answer? A. 72 hours. What shall be the validity of a license that a driver may have if she has a traffic violation at the time of renewal? A. 10 years validity. B. 5 years validity. C. 3 years validity. The answer? B. 5 years validity. Can a driver use a photocopy of her driver's license while driving? A. No, unless authorized by the enforcer. B. Yes, if the photocopy is colored. C. No. The answer? C. No. Who are responsible if a motorcycle was used in the commission of crime? A. Owner, driver, and backrider. B. Driver only. C. Driver and backrider. The answer? A. Owner, driver, and backrider. Which driver is exempted in speeding? A. A driver transporting a sick or wounded person that need urgent medical attention. B. A driver transporting perishable goods. C. A driver that urgently need a comfort room. The answer? A. A driver transporting a sick or wounded person that need urgent medical attention. What should you do when approaching an intersection with no traffic lights? A. Slow down and yield to other vehicle. B. Continue driving at the same speed. C. Stop completely. The answer? A. Slow down and yield to other vehicle. What should you do when approaching a pedestrian lane? A. Always stop for pedestrian. B. Speed through. C. Honk to clear the lane. The answer? A. Always stop for pedestrian. What is the correct hand signal for turning left? A. Left arm extended straight out. B. Left arm bent upward. C. Left arm pointing down. The answer? A. Left arm extended straight out. How should you position your hand on the steering wheel? A. One hand at the top. B. 12 and 6 position. C. 10 and 2 position. The answer? C. 10 and 2 position. What should you do when there is a red flashing light in an intersection? A. Slow down. B. Stop completely, then proceed when safe. C. Yield to other cars. The answer? B. Stop completely, then proceed when safe. What should you do if your brakes fail while driving? A. Pump the brakes and downshift. B. Speed up to slow down. C. Turn off the engine. The answer? A. Pump the brakes and downshift. When can you use your high beams? A. At all times. B. On unlit roads. C. In heavy traffic. The answer? B. On unlit roads. What is the penalty for driving without license? A. Jail time. B. A fine. C. Community service. The answer? B. A fine. What should you do when you approach a blind corner? A. Honk your horn. B. Speed up. C. Overtake on other vehicle. The answer? A. Honk your horn. How often you should check your tire pressure? A. Once a month. B. When your tires are flat. C. Before long trips or once a week. The answer? C. Before long trips or once a week? Can you drive a motorcycle if your license bears driver's license code B? A. Yes. B. No, unless authorized by an enforcer. C. No. The answer? C. No. When may you lend your driver's license? A. In emergencies. B. Under no circumstances. C. To a person practicing to drive. The answer? B. Under no circumstances. When turning left at an intersection, you should A. Yield to incoming traffic. B. Always proceed. C. Turn without signaling. The answer? A. Yield to incoming traffic. What is the minimum distance you should maintain from a vehicle in front of you? A. 1 second rule. B. 3 seconds rule. C. 5 seconds rule. The answer? B. 3 seconds rule. When you should check your mirrors while driving? A. Regularly throughout your drive. B. Only when changing lanes. C. Only when parking. The answer? A. Regularly throughout your drive. What is the primary purpose of the seatbelt law? A. To avoid fines. B. To reduce injuries in case of accidents. C. To prevent speeding. The answer? B. To reduce injuries in case of accidents. What should you do when driving in a heavy rain? A. Use high beams. B. Slow down and use low beams. C. Speed up to avoid puddles. The answer? B. Slow down and use low beams. What should you do if your tire bursts while driving? A. Accelerate. B. Hard brake immediately. C. Hold the steering wheel firmly and slow down gradually. The answer? C. Hold the steering wheel firmly and slow down gradually. What does a red and white yield sign means? A. Give way to other vehicles. B. Speed up. C. Stop completely. The answer? A. Give way to other vehicles. What is the speed limit in a school zone? A. 20 kph. B. 40 kph. C. 35 kph. The answer? A. 20 kph. What should you do if you miss your exit on a highway? A. Reverse carefully. B. Make a U-turn. C. Continue to the next exit. The answer? C. Continue to the next exit. What does no overtaking sign means? A. Overtake only on curbs. B. Overtaking is allowed if emergency. C. Do not pass other vehicles. The answer? C. Do not pass other vehicles. What should you do at a railroad crossing with flashing lights? A. Stop before lights at the line. B. Speed up. C. Honk your horn and proceed. The answer? A. Stop before lights at the line. another driver is tailgating you, what should you do? A. Brake suddenly. B. Move to the right lane and let them pass. C. Speed up. The answer? B. Move to the right lane and let them pass. What does a diamond-shaped road sign usually indicate? A. A parking zone. B. An instructions. C. A warning of potential hazard. The answer? C. A warning of potential hazard. What light should you use while driving through a tunnel? A. High beam. B. Low beam. C. Hazard lights. The answer? B. Low beam. What is the purpose of a roundabout? A. To make drivers slow down. B. To serve as a U-turn area. C. To control traffic flow and reduce accidents. The answer? C. To control traffic flow and reduce accidents. What should you do if you see a pedestrian waiting at a crosswalk? A. Continue driving if no other cars are present. B. Yield and let them cross. C. Honk your horn and speed up. The answer? B. Yield and let them cross. What should you do if you see a stop sign? A. Slow down. B. Stop completely. C. Yield to other cars. The answer? B. Stop completely. If your car stalls on a highway, what should you do first? A. Get out and push the car. B. Turn on your hazard lights. C. Call for help immediately. The answer? B. Turn on your hazard light.